People, deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in. Hope you're all doing well and safe. Good morning to you guys over here in the UK. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on who you are, wherever you are. Now, I'm sure as Arsenal fans, we're waking up with a spring in our step, obviously, after starting off 2021 with a victory. I'm having a mare with my green screen, people, and lighting and these things are quite annoying, really and truly. Like you can see, I'm kind of buzzing. I shouldn't really alert you lot to that, but this is one thing I hate about YouTube, the technology. It's like I left everything how it was yesterday, and I know it's morning time, so yeah, man, it's just getting worse and worse. Bro, I'm late because my green screen is doing a madness. I'd rather just lock it off, really and truly. It's jarring me. Look, you can see it here, like it's just doing a mazzoline. That's the only reason I was late. So allow me. This time it wasn't me, man. It's like there being traffic and things. Hey, man, I got too much money to pay. I got too much money to pay in fines to you guys, man. I'm gonna be broke. Not that I am not already, people. Like I said, I hope you're all doing well and safe. Please smash the like button early doors. Let's get the likes up. Please drop your opinions in relation to yesterday. We're gonna get onto the tactical review a bit later on, but you know what can I say? It's 3 wins from 3. I can't ask anything. I can't ask anything more from Arsenal. We started off 2021 with a victory, back-to-back away wins, clean sheet. You know, well, Arsenal fans are fighting each other for the right reasons now. Who's man of the match? No, it's Tierney. No, it's Saka. How can you say that when it's Lacazette? And then you've got Bellerin, who I think played very well until he got subbed. You know, good problems now. You know, good options in the attacking positions. For me, Arteta, again, I don't want to. You know, I think fans are too quick to draw conclusions. We was too quick to draw conclusions when it was all doom and gloom. And now that we've got 3 victories, you know, I think we've got to keep a level head. Like I said, I'm ecstatic. You know, for me, Arteta we went back to basics. He's not overloading the boys with information. He's playing attacking football. He's playing an attacking formation. He's not shoehorning people into the team. For the players, the mentality has changed. They believe they can do something. Obviously, confidence plays a big part. And it's nice to see for the fans, at least, that we are getting victories and we are winning. But why I say let's keep balance, I'm not trying to belittle anyone, but excluding the Chelsea game, who have we really beat? With all due respect, my point is we need to stop looking at it and comparing as to how poor Arsenal were and how we are now and kind of praising us and look at it in a balanced sort of way. With all due respect to West Bromwich Albion, that's a game Arsenal should be wiping the floor with them, to be fair. And their relegation fodder, you know, Leeds smashed them 5-0. They've conceded 9 goals in their last 2 games, including against us. When was the last time Brighton won at home? It was against us. So excluding the Chelsea game, those 2 victories, it should be business as usual. It hardly strengthens claims of getting top 4 and things like that. Obviously, we move further up the table. We're now 11th. Obviously, we're a couple of points off 4th and 5th. And it's about maintaining this. The only reason we will not get top 4 or be in with a shout is because of us. Don't get it twisted. We need players. There's better squads than us. But 9 times out of 10, we're shooting ourselves in the foot with dropping stupid points. Now, we can't go back in time. My point being is we need to keep this going. Right now, I'm seeing it for 3 games. Fantastic. You know, but I need to see you do this for 5 games. I need to see you do this for 10 games. I need to see you come out of the January period. You know, the end of January, I'd say end of January, February through to March, some tough games, people. We've got 2 trips to the Midlands away from home. I'm sure we've got Wolves and Villa. Leicester's in that period. We've got United at home. So I'm loving that we're playing well. I'm loving that we're getting form, but we need to maintain this. And for me, I don't want to see heads drop when that eventual defeat does come. Because let's just say we lost our next game. I don't want to go back into old habits and we have to start again and talking about mentality and personality and all of these things. They need to maintain it. But it's good problems, people. It's good problems, you know. Does Lacazette start, you know, on form? You know, Aubameyang's our captain. He's our serviceman. We begged him to stay, so we can't do him dirty. But on form, Aubameyang should be on the bench. But we all know why that's a complicated decision. But excluding Aubameyang, there's good problems now collectively with the front options. Smith Rowe, Lacazette, you know, typically Aubameyang off credit of what he's previously done. You know, Martinelli, who played no part, Saka. There's competition now. It don't really matter how well you're playing. If you don't take your chance, you're not going to be in the squad. And that's what I want to see, people. And when I see Smith Rowe, Saka going from strength to strength, Martinelli, obviously one has to wonder, you know, I'm not getting at William, but how much time was wasted persisting with William in that right wing role at the expense of other players? You know, Reece Nelson's having some injuries, or he'd probably be in the fold to get at people. and obviously it was nice to see Marie play well, holding goals from strength to strength. Bellerin's had a good 3 games, but Bellerin, this is what I mean by we can't get too gassed. We need to keep a balanced head, because there's only a couple members in that team you can think of when everything's going right, they're still going to play the same way. You know, Xhaka's picked up form, Bellerin's picked up form. 3 games ago, these men were the first out under Arsenal fans. My point being, a lot of these players are hot and cold. You know, Lacazette, he's in my title. He's you know, forget the goals. I think Lacazette's genuinely been playing well and sometimes not had a goal or an assist to match up. He deserved his brace. He's playing well. But again, is he going to continue this? You know, a lot of these players holding, you know, Lacazette, Xhaka, Bellerin, with all due respect to them, they're very hot and cold in that positions. You know, only time will tell. Big up Smith Rowe as well, because you saw what he was on. Lovely assist for him with Saka. Another assist for Saka, actually. Another goal invented in Haaland. And I'm not going to complain about that. For Smith Rowe, the key for Smith Rowe was to take his opportunities. It was to make sure he's able to show consistency. And I don't think he's playing amazing, but he's taking his chance. It's like, Chelsea, you should have scored, but you was involved against Chelsea. I'm sure you had an assist. I could be wrong, but you played very well against Chelsea. You know, Brighton, he did the business. West Bromwich Albion, he did the business. Can you continue this? You know, so when we get to a period of 10 games, I know a level of expectation from him, sort of thing. You know, it's good problems to have, especially with our young players. They're going to say they're saving Arteta's job. You know, it's Martinelli played no part, but it's the Sakas and Smith Rowes primarily. Tierney's not the oldest member in that team, and he's someone that should probably be captain as well. So we start as we mean to go on, but we go into a difficult period now. We need to maintain it. And for me, when that eventual defeat does come, I'm keen to see, I don't want to see, better yet, heads dropping. We can't afford heads to drop now. We need to keep going. Again, like I was saying at the start, there's hella players that are better than the ones we have and squads that are better. But the only reason we will not be in a top 4 shout is us. I don't like ifs and buts. But you saw how much of a joke it was last season for the top 4. Man United fans, they probably were all doom and gloom. Somehow they found themselves in top 4. That's because they fixed up, and that was because they took advantage of Leicester messing about as well. Chelsea, you saw what they was doing. It's whatever's teams to lose. And again, it's all ifs and buts. We need to put a consistent run of form together and close the points. I don't think top 4 can be done, but these boys need to genuinely believe it. You know, I'm a fan. You know, I want to be proven wrong. The players, Arteta, everybody in relation to Arsenal should believe it can be done. You know, what I'm seeing now is what I've been asking for. I'm seeing something on a Saturday or a Sunday to suggest that, okay, cool, we're playing lovely attacking play, you know, triangles, 1-2s. We're working on something in training, and I'm seeing the result of that training on Saturday. You know, I'm seeing the hard graphs. You know, I'm seeing what you lot are doing now when the cameras are off. You know, when you're not recording training and things like that. And we need to keep this up, because for me, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I've said it before. I do find it quite concerning that our mentality is very volatile. When everything's going well, everybody wants the ball. When everything's going bad, nobody wants it. And I think that's not sustainable, because in good periods, you're going to have a blip. In bad periods, you need to remember how good you are as an individual and potentially collectively as a team. Obviously, as well, the big one for the fans as well, we need to keep the pressure on the players, on the board, and everyone at Arsenal. 3 wins and we've shut up about everything when we're still 11th. You know, we're actually happy because we're chasing, because we've gone so poor. We're ecstatic that we've won 3 games. You know, the Chelsea game's amazing. I'm not taking anything away from West Brom and Brighton, because our away form is poor. But those results are hardly anything to scream and shout about. It's because in comparison to this season, we have been calam. You know, we're happy to move up to 11th because we have been a running joke this season. At least the relegation shouts and things have gone, but we need to keep balance. And for me, we need to keep energy on the board. We need investment, because like I just said at the start of this opening exchange of this live stream, with all due respect to some of these players, they're hot and cold. You know, Smith Rowe, let's not put too much expectation on him, and obviously as much as you can for Saka, because there's going to be days they're not on it. Come and bring us a creative midfielder so you can say, yeah, Smith Rowe, you're still playing and doing your thing, but we've got another one that's probably a bit more experienced, a bit more consistent, or whatever, to be thrown in there. You know, we still need a centre midfielder, because again, inevitably Xhaka is going to have a bad period, and then we're going to speak about his limitations as a midfielder in that role. Bellerin the same. I'm not saying we're going to do all of this or any of this in January. My point being, you know, 3 wins and it seems that the fans are happy, and then we start losing again. Everyone wants to open dialogue and be honest. I'm not preaching negativity and things. I'm saying 2 truths can in fact be right, people. Big up everyone. Please make sure you're hitting the like button, people. It's appreciated each and every time. 44 likes. Come on, people. Can we get that to 100? Now, the first thing